Hey everyone, this is Louis7. Today I have some tips for the upcoming legendary item reward track in the Lord of the Rings Online. This feature is expected to release later this week with update 32, and while we don't have a specific date, I am personally expecting Wednesday, which is February 16th, a couple days. For some background on the reward track, it will use item XP to advance through 100 levels, each level giving a legendary items related reward. And it does have a repeatable reward for when you reach more item XP thresholds after level 100. In the beta, the repeatable reward gave you 50 ancient scripts, so after going through the base 100 levels, it can consistently give you a small boost to the LI currency. The progress for the reward track is account-wide. Any character on your account that is level 45 or above can contribute to its progress, and any character on your account can claim the rewards. That does mean, however, that each reward for each level can only be claimed by a single character on your account a single time. Like many account-wide things in LOTRO, it is actually technically more server-wide, so progress is unique for each server you play on. For example, I play on Anor and Arkenstone, so each server will essentially have its own reward track I have to go through. Now, the reward track will reset every few months with a new set of rewards, and you will be able to progress it right from the beginning in each season. While we don't 100% know exactly how this will work in the future, Standing Stone Games has stated that this would likely fall in line with major updates, such as Update 33 in the future. It is a probable example for the second season of the reward track. Now that we know how the feature will work, how can we get the most use out of it? Well, first off, we can take advantage of how the progression works for different level characters. The amount of progress that item XP gives is based on character level, so a lower level character needs to contribute less item XP than a higher level character to advance the reward track. In general gameplay, this is balanced out because higher level characters get more XP, so the idea is that in regular gameplay, a lower level character and higher level character will progress the reward track by the same amount when doing similar activities. However, for players with lots of saved up heritage runes, you can take advantage of this by using heritage runes on the lowest level character possible. So heritage runes do have a minimum level, and the higher the minimum level, generally the more item XP they give. So it is good to utilize your low level heritage runes on low level characters. For example, there are quite a few minimum level 45 heritage runes in the game, and these extend up to even 27,000 item XP like I have on my warden here on Anor. And that 27,000 item XP would give a lot more progress on a level 45 character than a level cap character. So again, to maximize efficiency, use heritage runes on the lowest level character possible for that heritage rune. But for the second part of my strategy and tips, that is that you maybe shouldn't even use heritage runes right away. Heritage runes are a limited resource that you have a finite amount of, and the amount of item XP you can get out of them is similarly finite. Even though it is true that you won't be able to waste item XP because there is the repeatable reward at the end of the track, I still think it is best to save limited resources for when you really need them. In case of the reward track, I may use heritage runes for when I really need an upgrade or when I really want a specific reward out of the reward track, or maybe at the end if I want a big boost to my ancient scripts. So for my plan, instead of dumping all my heritage runes day one of the patch, I will instead take advantage of quest XP, missions XP, instance XP, mob kill XP, and just all the activities in LOTRO that give you item XP before I actually use any of my heritage runes. And this way I can save my heritage runes for when I really need them, which may again be for something specific or even for a future season out of the reward track. On top of that, I already know that I plan to quest in the Angle of Mythaethel, and my character might reach level 45 and could start contributing any potential item XP gained at that point to the reward track. So might as well see where that gets me before anything else is what I figure. That said, if you do really feel like you need upgrades for your character, go ahead and use your heritage runes and get upgrades while you can so you can get use out of them earlier. Alright, my next tip shifts away from maximizing your item XP efficiency, and it is about the rewards themselves. Because you cannot claim each reward on multiple characters, instead only one character can claim a single reward, I think it will be best to claim rewards on your main character, or otherwise the character you have that needs the biggest boost. If you do have a level cap character, I do not recommend claiming rewards on a leveling character because just like with gear nowadays, you will be needing to replace traceries every few levels. One level range where this is a little bit less of an issue is going to be the 45 to 85 range, because there is at least 40 levels of at least 40 potential levels where your traceries are still on level, and you won't need to replace them with higher level versions anytime soon if you are at the bottom of that range. Also, my last tip is going to be to utilize the reward track while you can. Sometimes I do fall into this issue thinking about getting a bunch of upgrades, but then feeling like I wasted them compared to if I saved them for later. The same idea can apply to the reward track and for some people, especially on things like legendary servers. It could be worth the thought of not claiming the rewards until either your character gets into the next level bracket, such as level 131 plus. If you're close to that, you might want to wait until you are actually 131 to claim rewards, so you can get Gundabad level stuff, or maybe for legendary servers, you could wait to claim the rewards until your server progresses to the next level range. That said, I don't think it will be worth falling into a trap like I said I sometimes do, of just waiting and basically missing out on potential upgrades for your character. This is especially true considering the reward track will refresh with new seasons every few months, and you will again get the opportunity to get rewards for your character and whatever level they are at that point. But yeah, the whole point of this is that depending on your situation, it may be worth waiting just a bit to reach an important level threshold or something like that before you actually do claim the rewards. And that brings us to the end of my tips, and that is all I have. If you do have any tips that I missed, please do share them in the comments. And with that, I do hope that this preparation strategy and plan for the reward track was helpful and you enjoyed it. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more, or becoming a channel member to support the content. And thanks for watching, everyone.